a heater in my house. Oh, wait a minute. Is this a lantern? Oh, it is. But is it also a heater? You betcha. This is going to be your way to be able to be warm, to be cozy, to be relaxed throughout the winter that is about to come, that is right here upon us, and then maybe in the spring. How about those cool nights in the summer where you want to turn on a heater and just get warm and cozy? You can do that now. This is coming to you from Duraflame, a brand that you've loved here at QVC. In fact, 2.1 million Duraflames have been sold here on QVC. It's part of the reason why Duraflame is QVC's #1 heater brand. And today, instead of paying $199 as you would at retail, how about $119.98 to bring home a heater that is also a lantern, that has a flameless candle, that has 2 different settings on it when it comes to the heat, that will be able to run for 25 cents an hour. Just a quarter an hour to be able to heat your room up to 1,000 square feet. Can you believe that it is that affordable today to be able to bring home the warmth and the positive infrared heat technology that this has to it? Your item number is V83450. We have a couple of color options for you to choose from when it comes to your heater. Now, the one that I have in front of me, this is our white. This is like an antique white, I would say. This is gonna pair so well with so many things. Keep in mind, you do have that remote control as well, and yes, it is a magnet that does magnetically connect to the outside of your heater. You also have a couple of other color options. We're gonna show you this one on QVC.com. This is the bronze. This is the emerald. This is the French gray. That French gray is gorgeous. And finally, we have it in the navy. The item number is V83450. My good friend Emily Scott is here with me to get warm and cozy as we have our Stay Home with Q event. Yeah. We would love for you at home to engage with us over on social media, our QVC page. Let us know how you're staying home, how you're staying warm, how you're staying cozy. I can tell you that if you're at home right now, maybe you're watching a movie, you got a blanket on, but it's not like overly warm. Yeah. We can make it a little warmer. Oh yeah. And we can do so for a lot more affordably than heating up your whole house.
Isn't that the truth? That's absolutely the truth. And you know, that's where Duraflame started back in 1972. Yeah. We simply wanted to come up with a way to help you heat your home more efficiently. That was our story. But 52 years of technology and innovation, we now have what we call home decor heaters. They are absolutely stunning. I think the lantern is the most elevated, elegant, beautiful home decor heater that we have. We've added some new features this year, but the big story with Duraflame is always the heating technology. This is infrared quartz heating technology, our most powerful heater that we have. It can add 6 degrees to a 1,000 huge square foot area of your home. You've got 42 customizable settings with this flameless candle, by the way, that never needs batteries, and I absolutely love the ambiance that will add to your home. You've got etched glass sides. We've never done that before. The workmanship is spectacular on that. The fully functional remote control includes batteries, and it's magnetic. It's got a secret little weapon in there. And this is something, Justin, you'd never really hear about with a space heater. You can turn the heat off because it is that beautiful. We never want you to put it away. We want you to enjoy it 12 months of the year. Low heat setting, high heat setting, but then you can turn the heat off.
I mean, the fact that I look at this and initially think, wow, Emily, you brought us a gorgeous lantern. Yeah. I love the size of it. It's that big, oversized lantern. I can change the light to multiple colors. This is fantastic. It's just $119.98 or an easy payment of $24. Sounds good to me. Sign me up. oh, wait a minute, what's that orange glow on the bottom? This isn't just a lantern, but this is also a heater as well.
Yeah.
The decor and what the home decor heaters, that category in itself, I think is such a smart category to have. I think you're such a smart shopper to bring this home, because I will be the first one to tell you that I have a Duraflame heater and it's the stove type. A lot of them are out there. It's 2 feet in length. It's a big, bulky heater. Yeah. It's great. I love it.
It's like a table.
But I will tell you that where the room that I have it, which is very modern and very trendy, it doesn't really fit in all the time.
Right.
And I actually find that I take it out when I'm not using it because the functionality is great, that I'm just like, okay, so it's a stove heater, it is what it is. But I take it out when it's the summertime and people will come over and I'm not using it, because I don't want people to look and be like, wait, why do you have a stove heater out here? Like, it looks like a heater. This does it. This is year-round use. And guess what? In the summertime, it still dips down to be pretty chilly at times.
When you got those chilly mornings and chilly evenings, especially when you get into August, you want to take the nip out of the air,
you want to
run
use
it on
this.
low. Yeah, it's a great solution. Absolutely.
And it's also available in a couple of different colors too. The one that we have right in front of us here, this is the bronze.
And this is really your deep espresso brown in terms of gift giving. Definitely a classic and beautiful.
And I want you to know too that the shipping and handling on this should be $17.97. We reduced that price. This is $119.98 today. At retail, it would be $199. So when we're talking about retail, this is $80 off of the retail price. And then you also have that reduced shipping and handling that's saving you a couple extra dollars as well to be able to bring this home. The weight on this, it is 18.5 pounds.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got good heft and good weight to this. The reason I bring that up is it's light enough to be able to move around.
You can, yeah.
It's heavy enough that your shipping would be nearly $20.
Exactly, right?
Yeah. When you're 18.5 pounds, you pay for it in the shipping. We've made it a little bit easier for you today. There's 260 5-star reviews on this on QVC.com, which
that's awesome.
I love.
That's awesome.
This is also the only order of the year. And so take advantage of it while we have it. Colors have been diminishing over the last several weeks with the presentations that we've had, but this is the lowest price that we've offered on this. So do bring it home on that lowest price. Bring it home with the reduced shipping and handling, and you can be one of the 2.1 million people that have purchased Duraflame heaters here at QVC. And I just want you to let that sink in for a second. 2.1 million people have picked up on a Duraflame heater before.
Isn't that incredible?
To that point, our testimonial line, we would love to hear from you. If you are somebody that has a Duraflame heater, give us a call on our testimonial line so that we can talk to you about this and tell us your experience with it. Because from my experience, I purchased my first, then I purchased my second.
Yeah, that's what happens.
And I've got to tell you, Emily, I'm looking at that scene right there and I'm saying, well, the third is probably not going to hurt.
Listen, this is just an absolutely stunning piece of home decor. Lanterns are so quintessential. When you look at model homes or you look at home decor magazines, you're always going to see lanterns. It's easy decorating, they're classic, they're beautiful. And then we made it big. It is 28 inches, so it's really a statement piece. I call it that estate size lantern. Most other lanterns, I call them bookshelf lanterns. So they're just smaller and they look beautiful clustered around. But our home set designers, when we first introduced this lantern, had no idea it was a heater. They were so blown away with the beauty of the lantern because it is that gorgeous. And it comes with the flameless candle. This is a 10-inch tall flameless candle.
That's
it's
big.
about 3.5 inches wide. You know how expensive flameless candles are.
Of course, yes.
Right? You've got color options, and this is the remote control, by the way. So this is the first lantern we have ever done this. By the way, this will look a little blinky.
Yes, it's because of the way that our cameras are with the frequency of the light. I will tell you right now, as we zoom in, you will see that it was a little bit pulsating. It was blinking a little bit. It's
That's
solid
like
when it's in person. So as we change through the colors, if you see pulsing, it's not going to.
And if it looks like a little stripe there, that's not what it looks like at all.
Exactly. And it does have a flicker option to it, so you can give that real candle-like feel. But let's go with infrared. Why do we like infrared heat?
Infrared of Duraflame is our top heating technology. It's the very best that we do because of the power and the performance and the economical cost. So for about 25 cents an hour, you can heat 1,000 square feet of your home up to 6 degrees. Now, if you
Wow.
think about 1,000 square feet, my son's apartment in Boston is less than 1,000 square feet. My home, an entire floor, is just over 1,000 square feet. Huge amount of space, a 50 by 20 square foot space for 25 cents.
I can't believe that.
I know.
Well, I want to talk about my house for a second, because at my top floor, as you're saying that, I'm thinking, I have a pretty open floor plan. There's a living room, kitchen, dining area that's all one big room.
Right.
Now the square footage on my top floor of my house is, and I've only got 2 floors, but it's 1,591 square feet. Is that entire floor. That's 2 guest bedrooms, the main bedroom, and then that big open room that's the living room, the kitchen, and the dining room. This would live in that big room all the time, because that's where we spend the majority of our time. Wake up in the morning, make yourself a cup of coffee in your Keurig machine, you turn this on as well, and you sit down, you're cozy, you relax. You're spending your entire day there, you're eating lunch there, you're having dinner there, you're entertaining in that room. But then, for the times in which maybe I'm not in the studio and I'm working from home and I'm doing some research from home, I'm in my office. It's pretty rare that I'm in there, but I can pick this up and take it with me. In fact, it's designed with the handle to be able to move from room to room easily, and for you to be able to bring it around. So that's great and simple to do. I can move this all around my house.
That's exactly how we make them. Yep.
And that's the whole design. This is the bronze color that you see right here, but I also want to show you the green. And what I love about this green, I just want to show how we have that green throw pillow here that just matches perfectly to that.
Look at that.
Brings it right out. And you can see how well that green stands out in front of that leather here, that brown leather.
I like
the little bit of red. Oh, the green with the green is great.
I like the green with the green color.
The green with the red would be fantastic too. But like this little vignette right here, the blanket, the pillow, the furniture, and now the decor of the lantern. If this wasn't a heater and it was at this price of $119.98, I've got a feeling that people would see this right here and pick up on it.
Well, you know what? This one right here does not have the heat on at all.
No, it's
so
just
this
the
is
candle.
ambience. I mean, when you think about January and February, these are the months that are so cold. It's dark. To me, it's completely gloomy, right? This is comfort. This is cozy. This is luxury. When you add a flameless candle to your space, there is something that happens in terms of mood of your room. It's just a soulful, calming, beautiful look.
Well, they always say that where there is light, there is life. And it does bring a little bit of life to your decor, to wherever it is that you put it. This is the white option. This white, farmhouse chic, antique white. This would go with so many different decor options that are out there. I know you've done this before, because I'm looking, I'm like, all right, do we have a pick in here?
I'll look for a pick while we're talking.
The white to put a little bit of like
holly jolly, yes, or 4th of July, because remember, you can use the lantern without the heat at all. 4th of July, you could do your red, white, and blue ribbons. If somebody's graduating from a college, where did you go to college? You went to Westchester.
Westchester
So you'd go purple and gold, right?
Purple and gold, you better believe it.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah. What?
I graduated.
You
Westchester,
did?
right
No
here.
way.
A
alumni.
few years before him, okay? Go Rams.
Well, yeah, now
right?
I'm like, people come in from Westchester here, and I'm like, I'm old news at this point. Graduated 2014, that was a long ago.
Let's take a look at the heat. So if you can, while we do this, because, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I think we have other color options too.
Okay, let's do this.
So I just want to remind everybody that there's a French gray that's available as well. So if you want to pick up on that French gray, and there's also a navy too that you can pick up on.
Beautiful.
The number on this, the item number is V83450. $119 today. It's an easy payment plan of just $24 to bring this home. All right, now we're getting cozy here on the floor.
Justin the remote. This, I'll show you real quick how this works. So here's your power button that turns it on and off. When you turn it on, the candle goes on. And then to turn on the heat, here's your heat button. When you hit it once, you're going to go to the low setting, which is 1,000 watts. Hit it a second time, 1,500 watts. When you hit it a third time, it'll turn the heat completely off. Here's your color options, and here's your brightness options. So, Justin, I'm going to get a heat reading while it's completely off,
perfect.
and you're going to hit the heat button twice. So we'll go, oh, I'm sorry about that. So let's see if we can get a close-up of, see if the camera can read. Okay, so we are at 90 degrees, okay? So
totally off, and now I'm going to press that on.
once and twice.
Once and twice. So I just hit click right on.
I want you to see the powerhouse that infrared is. There is no other heating technology that can do what do what infrared does. When we say it's a powerhouse, and then it runs for 25 cents an hour, how many seconds was that? 10 seconds?
I'm watching the clock. You're at about 15 right there.
Can you believe that?
That's amazing. I mean, you are literally at 725 degrees right now.